the Fine AM8 and the K688. These aren't the same microphones as last year. They improved both of them. Not only that, we'll compare both of these microphones up against the granddaddy of them all, the Shure SM7B of content creators on platforms everywhere. Before we get started, Fine did send these microphones out to me, and oh, I made a mess. But anyways, ethics statement that I work by here on the channel. You guys know this one. Just because people send me stuff doesn't guarantee that I'll make a video, and if I do make a video, doesn't guarantee what I'm gonna say or do. I'm gonna have my opinions, and my opinions are what stays. This is the AM8, and you can just hear the difference. Like, there's a lot more life at the top. Let's talk about some of the problems with the original AM8. As you see right here, I'm using my finger to hold this up. It doesn't matter how tight you have the yoke. I've got this thing as cranked as it could possibly be. If you're using this for an everyday channel, you can't just plug this in on a stand and let it go. It just will not stay in one spot. Just the weight of the cable, it moves and moves and moves until it gets here. And that's just not good audio at all. You want it here. All right, so that's one of the issues with the AM8. The other one was capsule location. Purple being the original, you can see the capsule goes all the way up against the end of the cage. There's not a whole lot of real estate between the pop filter and the front of the capsule. The new one, you can see they've brought that capsule down quite a bit. It's almost 3/4 of an inch. So there's more room for the air to slow down and help reduce those plosives. This is the new and improved AM8 with the recessed capsule, and kind of found that middle ground between the original AM8 and the Shure SM7B. So the capsule location does change the sound for the better, in my opinion. And as you can see, backing up a little bit, you can tell that when I tightened the yoke, the weight of the cable does not affect the position of the microphone. There is no longer a need to have to figure out how to anchor and attach your cable to prevent it from moving around on you all the time. I can literally let this thing drop. Nothing. So cool. Absolutely love it. Fine. Awesome job. So let's go ahead and do a rapid fire round of the new AM8 versus the old AM8 compared to the Shure SM7B. This is the new and improved Fine AM8. This is the Shure SM7B. Originally, you went for $400, and no, it's not cheaper. It's more expensive now. $400, and I just need to know, what is the price of this thing? $440. Back on the new and improved AM8 for a quick sound sample, because this is the palate cleanser between all these microphones. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. I mean, plosives are awesome now. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Awesome. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. There's a difference. So there you go. That's the AM8, the old and the new. Let's go ahead and switch over to the K688. All of these microphones have been on the dynamic generic setting in the Rodecaster Duo. Processing has been turned off for the entire time. So here we are. This is the K688, and with basically processing off in the generic setting. And this is what this microphone sounds like. Usually goes for $72.99 when it's not on sale. Again, price down below what the Amazon deal is for you guys this weekend. Number one, the difference was the capsule location, just like the AM8, had been recessed back 3/4 of an inch. And you can see that in this guy right here. You can definitely tell, just like the AM8 from earlier, the capsule used to be all the way to the edge, making this thing very sensitive to plosives. Very nice. Now, I do not have the original for a direct comparison. However, I did make a video before because I happened to notice it on accident. I wanted this in a different color, so I ordered a white one a while back. And when I did, I just happened to notice some differences. Number one, the difference was the capsule location, just like the AM8, had been recessed back 3/4 of an inch. And you can see that in this guy right here. You can definitely tell, just like the AM8 from earlier, the capsule used to be all the way to the edge, making this thing very sensitive to plosives. No longer have it. So you can see right here with the new pop filter, when I hold it up to the light, you cannot see any of that light coming through the pop filter. In the original, it was so thin, you could see that light through it. But if you're wanting to know the differences in tone, I'll go ahead and show you a clip real quick of that video that I made when I noticed those differences. And yeah, check it out for yourself. So here I am on the original K688, and this is the original pop filter from a year ago, but as you can hear, every now and then them plosives pop in there, and there's no stopping it. It's really crazy. So proper mic placement on this thing is crucial. So even when it's down a little bit, facing up towards me, Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. This is the Fine K688, the new and improved model. Exact same input on my Rodecaster Duo. I just unplugged the old K688, plugged in the new one to the exact same XLR. Same settings, the generic profile, dynamic microphone profile in the Rodecaster Duo, processing turned off for both. And this is what the new Fine sounds like. Capsules recessed and sitting back a bit, thicker pop filter. Big difference. All right, so there you go. That's the Fine K688, the OG versus the new. Back to the Shure SM7B. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. This is a pretty good sound for a microphone that goes on sale for under $70 compared to a Shure SM7B, which is $440. Under $70 for this tone, $440 for this tone. If you're just someone who's a hobbyist, makes a YouTube channel for a gaming channel, things like that, you don't have to pay $440 to sound good. The K688 has got you. This is the K688 via USB into my OBS software, recording it, and this is what it sounds like. Now I have both USB and XLR plugged in. This is the K688 through my Rodecaster Duo in XLR without disconnecting any cables, switching over to USB. And now you can hear the K688 in USB mode. You can record in both USB and XLR at the same time. And this is the AM8 in USB. And yes, you see some RGB. If you hold your finger down for a few seconds, it shuts off the RGB. Press it and hold it again for a couple of seconds, turns it right back on. So you don't have to rock the RGB if you don't, but if you do like it, you've got that option on the AM8 where you do not have it on the K688. So a little something for both. So let's go ahead and wrap up this video with recommendations. I recommend the AM8 for people who like to use the microphone for different use cases. If you want to use it for spoken word, the AM8 is great. If you want to use it for vocals, you've got more information at the top, but you want to get information at all three levels. The AM8 is really good at that, especially for instruments as well. So the AM8 is more of a multi-purpose microphone that gives you that SM7B experience as far as just tone. Now for the K688, for me, my recommendations are just one of two things. Mainly a broadcast spoken word microphone for podcast long-form content. It's more safe. It's more smooth. You don't have as much information at the top. So if you have a voice like mine that is very mid to high heavy, you don't have a lot of bass, this will protect you from wearing down the listeners. It kind of pulls back a little bit and doesn't let all that information at the top go through. And if you have fans and air conditioners, the airy frequencies are tamped down a little bit. Those airy tones at the top, it mutes that quite a bit as well. Both microphones can be EQ'd to get to the place you need to get. That's what I really like about these ones. But the AM8 is more moldable if you like it higher end or low end. The K688 is designed out of the box, plug and play, safe sound for gamers and podcasters without having to do a whole lot to it, if anything at all. So that's a wrap. I hope that helped you with your decision if you're not sure which way to go with between the K688 and the AM8 for Amazon Prime Day deal, but both microphones are a lot better and new and improved over the original versions that came out, so don't watch videos on these microphones as far as reviews that are over a year old. Those are microphones that are no longer in circulation. They're no longer being sold. They've fixed the issues. I also encourage you to check out some other content creators that have a voice deeper than mine or similar to your voice at least, in order to see how it sounds on your voice, because again, that's the most important thing. It may sound good on my voice, it may not sound good on yours. So try and find a content creator that has a voice very comparable to yours and follow them, because that way you know you have a better idea of what it's going to sound like for you once you have it in your room on your voice than it would mine. That's all I got. Nothing else to say. I love you guys, and thank you again to all my channel members that already exist. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. We lean on each other and talk to each other a lot to help keep each other from jumping off the ledge sometimes. When it comes to making YouTube content creation. I'm going to wrap it up there. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, notification bell. That way you guys stay notified when future content goes up, because it is coming, especially for your Amazon Prime Day deals. Till I see you guys in the next video, I'm out.